What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. Some crazy stuff going on with Satoshi Nakamoto, the founder of Bitcoin, who has 4% of the supply of Bitcoin, $6 billion. And the guy hasn't moved one token since 2010, but there's some new address activity on his wallet. I'm going to talk about that. And then also some crazy non-crypto stuff going on in Miami, Florida. You'll find it very interesting. Let's hop right into it. It's January 6th, 2024. XRP is sitting at about 56 cents. Bitcoin is right at this 43.6K range. And you be the judge of this, but it's not looking too bullish right now. I think the market's getting exhausted from this Bitcoin ETF pump. And this Cointelegraph article says SEC has been backed into a corner on the BTC ETF approval, a Bloomberg analyst. He says the SEC is either going to have to come up with a new reason to decline these ETFs because you've been denying these ETFs for all the reasons. Court said those reasons don't matter anymore, and now you're coming out with new reasons. I do not think that's an option for the SEC. The option is to get them to withdraw, in which case, again, I don't think that's likely because the SEC is backed into a corner here. I think they have to approve. This is mounting on news that congressmen and congresswomen in the United States Senate are calling for Gary Gensler to resign, something in the XRP community we've been doing for a long time. But look at this Satoshi Nakamoto wallet activity. So I'm not saying it's Satoshi Nakamoto, but someone had the idea to buy 27 Bitcoins worth about $1.2 million, and they sent it to Satoshi Nakamoto's address. Now, you have to think about Satoshi Nakamoto not moving one of his Bitcoins of his $6 billion fortune over the past 10 years. People speculate he's not alive or it's not an individual, it's a group of people, because no one has diamond hands to be able to hold a pump like that. So I don't know what's going on, but it's very weird that someone just burnt $1.2 million to Satoshi's wallet. It's not something you see every day, so I wanted to cover that. If you guys need a spot to get XRP or Flare, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure. And if you need an exchange for crypto, check out Uphold in the video description below. And Grayscale, one of the largest institutional investors in cryptocurrency, they hold over 66,000 Bitcoin tokens, amongst other things. They have added XRP to their digital large cap fund, which seeks to provide investors with exposure to large cap coverage of the digital asset market, just adding to the fuel of the fire that 2024 is the year of institutional adoption. If you guys want $41 to get some more crypto for free, sign up with Webull, deposit 1 penny. You're guaranteed $41 in free stocks. Sell your stocks, close your account, buy some more crypto with that $41. But it's a great offer from Webull. Check that out in the video description below. So this happened in Miami last week, and we're going down a rabbit hole with this one. But something does not add up here. First off, take a look at this clip.
Esta es una llamada a todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami.
Have you ever seen this many cop cars? Probably close to 100 cop cars. Now, why is this weird? So the story is there was a group of teenagers fighting with sticks, not even guns. And teenagers fighting with sticks in this Miami mall caused hundreds of cop cars. Not only did they cause hundreds of cop cars to show up, but 60,000 people lost power. They shut down the power grid, and they canceled all flights in the Miami International Airport, so there was no airspace. You had Black Hawk helicopters surrounding. So ask yourself, a bunch of teenagers fighting with sticks in a mall would trigger 100 cop cars, shutting down the power grid, and canceling all flights to free the airspace. So the theory is, what some people are saying, and this happened in Las Vegas a few months ago as well, that there were 8 to 10 feet tall, unidentified beings in the mall, and people started to shoot at them. Okay? Not saying that's fact, but something's fishy here. Teens fighting with sticks does not trigger 100 cop cars, a shutdown of the power grid, and a shutdown of the airspace. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below if you guys knew about this, but there's something going on. People have also said it's just a distraction from the Jeffrey, you know who. I can't say his word. I'm scared of censorship, but Jeffrey Epstein in the list. Some people are just trying to say this is a distraction, but I don't know. Something is definitely very weird here. I want you to take a listen to this clip from the AIM Summit talking about real-world tokenization. Listen to that, and then also listen to what they say about the focus on utility tokens in 2024.
We're clearly going through some sort of geopolitical event, not only in this region, but in Europe, China as well. There's likely some sort of spark that will occur. And let's face it, climate is becoming much more significant in terms of risks. And when you look at a reaction of a country to war and community, the deterioration of communities through climate change, countries have really little risk associated with, there's a lot of risk actually associated with what do you do in those situations. You can affect policy, you can increase taxes to pay for certain things, or you can print more money. And at a time when there's a lot of social division, people are just not going to be paying taxes. And politicians will take advantage of that. And if you want to stimulate the economy and pay for weapon systems that are expensive, or substitute food and fuel prices, which are priced in dollars, you have to print money. So I think there's going to be a radical shift in the value of money, and digital assets make a lot of sense if they're Bitcoin and Ethereum and actually create value and have scarcity.
He says if they're Bitcoin and Ethereum, left out XRP, but the important thing is if they create value and there's scarcity, right? In a world where the amount of dollars printed is infinitely more every single day, they can just turn on the money printers whenever. Bitcoin has a set supply. Ethereum actually at times doesn't, so this guy's a little bit incorrect. Ethereum can be inflationary. XRP, there's only 100 billion tokens. There will never be more. And I would argue that XRP solves more problems than Bitcoin does. No one uses Bitcoin, but XRP actually has product market fit. So in my opinion, it's a little bit stupid of him not to mention XRP here, because it does exactly what he's saying. It's scarce. It's actually deflationary. There aren't 100 billion tokens because every XRP transaction, a little bit of that transaction fee of the XRP is burnt and never seen again. So it has scarcity, but more importantly, it has product market fit. It saves people money and it saves people time. It's pretty absurd that we have to wait days for international money transfers. Pardon me. That's an area that's very ripe for innovation. And speaking of tokenization, Ripple has this article from August of last year, 2023, talking about the tokenization revolution. They say tokenization of real-world assets like stocks, bonds, carbon credits, and more is becoming a driving force behind many of today's innovative businesses. Because these assets are stored on the blockchain, the benefits of transaction speed, liquidity, cost savings, and round-the-clock access have made it one of fintech's most promising blockchain use cases. Building on the early wave adoption in art and gaming, the process of representing real-world assets such as financial instruments or real estate as digital assets on the blockchain is gaining momentum. Boston Consulting Group, one of the big three consulting groups in the world, predicts real-world tokenization will be $16 trillion by 2030. And Bank of America, a big Ripple partner, has already reported that the tokenized gold market is now more than $1 billion. Global finance leaders agree. An impressive 72% of participants in Ripple's 2023 New Value Report survey expect to use tokenization in their businesses over the next 3 years. In the future, I'll take these words right out of Brad Garlinghouse's mouth, 99% of cryptos will not be here in 10-15 years. The ones that will last the test of time are the ones that actually solve product market fit, ones that actually have utility. And Ripple is one of those tokens that does. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Have a great weekend. Until next time.